Hey, my name is Wake Anderson. I'm the founder of Soundbridge. We're an Indiana-based music software company, and we create a digital audio workstation called Soundbridge, a drum machine called Ritmic, an arpeggiator called Record, and we provide a variety of built-in effects with the DAW. We built a DAW with empathy for the end user. We feel like a lot of existing solutions have overcomplicated their interfaces by adding features that are used by less than 1% of actual users out there, and for marketing reasons to come up with some state-of-the-art new reinvent the wheel feature every year for marketing purposes. By doing so, they inherently overcomplicated their interfaces and made it extremely hard and long to learn their softwares. Music's already pretty difficult, so why complicate the interface? Essentially, what we're trying to be is the cross-platform version of maybe a Logic with a good emphasis on user experience and the user interface. So if you'd like to take a look at Soundbridge and see what we have going, go ahead and do that. This is Soundbridge. So one of the main things that you'll recognize about Soundbridge is that there's absolutely no right-click menu options. The only right-click menu option is essentially just to change the block and track name and color scheme. However, we do have robust keyboard shortcuts, which are really the most important thing any digital audio workstation needs to be able to accurately navigate it. This is a very large project. It's actually running on the cheapest MacBook Air, and as you can see, this project's huge, and it's only taking up around 40% CPU. Now, the person that made this project actually made this project on Windows, and he was using some freeware VSTs that are only available for Rosetta, not an Apple Silicon. What normally for our competitors, you have to download an Apple Silicon version of the DAW, and you have to download a Rosetta version. But with us, you just go into Get Info and check Open in Rosetta, and that's how you just toggle Soundbridge between Apple Silicon and Rosetta. I'm not going to get into the weeds of that now, but anyway, this project is very performant for all the tracks that we have here. Having only running on Rosetta on the cheapest MacBook Air. As you can see, the project is huge. We have everything from nested groove tracks. It's very easy to just create a track, audio, MIDI, whatever you need. MIDI mapping is super easy. Here you can just create a lane. For example, just select the track that you want. For example, master, frequency, click learn, turn a knob, bam, you're done. All the transport controls map on a global level, so they're saved with any project, so play, stop, record, but then any type of VST parameters are saved per project. Just to show you a little bit, our drum machine, here's Ritmic. Ritmic has several different interfaces. The first one is this pad view that looks like an MPC pad view, but it also has a built-in step sequencer, and you can just plug in like this. It has a randomization for different rhythms that you can, just randomize the rhythm. You can randomize the pitch, and these are actually meters for each one of these. So if you want to go to bits, down sample, drive for, let's say, a distortion, you could also just randomize this stuff as well. You could also randomize the velocity, let's say, the pan. We have a nice editor right here with every parameter being audible, including the loop left and right. We also have, you can also send each pad out to any audio track and map it. So if you want to, record every instrument or drum sample on a different track, you're available to do that. Just a really robust drum machine. Soundbridge is a completely vectorized interface, so you can open it up on high DPI, high resolution monitors and scale it for anything. It's a lot. I mean, it's a full-featured DAW, so I mean, I can hardly go over 1% of the functionality in this short amount of time. But we have quick access. We have quick access tabs here that so for you to just drop things onto, and then they just appear in here. Different VSTs, plugins. We also have this for directories. So if you have samples like let's say you have a folder with a ton of kick drums, you can separate them by tags, and creating new tags is very easy. Say like new tag. So anyway, just a very straightforward DAW. Contains full tempo, time signature automation, swing, complete freeze capabilities. You can freeze the end track, new track, in place. A lot of stuff. We've been working on Soundbridge for about 10 years now. We've been in a beta state for about 10 years, and we just recently began we just exited the beta and began monetizing in October of last year. So our website is soundbridge.io, not .com, .io, and we have a subscription model called the Everything Monthly subscription, where you get all of our products for $9.99 a month. You can also buy that annually for $90.90 a month, and of course we always have lifetime licenses where you can buy these each individually if you choose. And if you use NAMM, coupon code NAMM 2024, you will get exactly 24% off our digital audio workstation.